Welcome back to Hannity Colmes. I'm Rich Lowry, sitting in tonight for Sean Hannity. In 1784, founding father Benjamin Franklin remarked that he thought the turkey would have been a better symbol of our country than the bald eagle. And for most Americans, turkey and Thanksgiving go together like mom and apple pie. But the folks at People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals will not be gobbling turkey tomorrow night. Instead, many will be celebrating with a concoction known as tofurkey, turkey made from tofu.
Can't even say
and they're handing out free tofurkey, hoping that you too will make the switch. Here from PETA to tell why is Bruce Friedrich, and joining us to make the case for turkey eating is radio talk show host, the red-blooded turkey-eating radio talk show host, Mike Gallagher. Bruce and Mike, thanks to both of you for joining us. So, Bruce, you will be eating tofurkey, I take it, tomorrow night. What is it? What does it taste like? How do you cook it? Give us a slice of this experience.
Well, it's a soy-based roast alternative.
Sounds delicious. My mouth is watering already.
It is. It actually is very, very good, and it tastes an awful lot like turkey. Not exactly like turkey, but you're not supporting the cruelty that happens to these animals on factory farms. They have no legal protection whatsoever. They're bred and they're so drugged up that their upper bodies grow about 7 times as quickly as they would naturally. They have trouble even walking and breathing. Many of them suffer from organ failure. They suffer from crippling because their upper bodies are so massive, and they don't have any legal protection at the slaughterhouse either. They're still conscious when their throats are slit open and they're scalding to death. So we're calling on people, animal lovers like you, Rich, animal lovers like you, Alan, we're calling on people who wouldn't actually slit the animals' throats open, not to pay other people to do it either.
All right, well, let's get Mike in here. Mike, are you ready to forswear your turkey and drumsticks tomorrow night?
Well, you're going to have to excuse me, guys. I'm sipping here my drink to wash down the big, fat, juicy burger I had on the way over here to... okay, now I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Was it a turkey burger, Mike?
No, it was meat. It was a cow, and I don't even want to think
He killed the cow himself on his radio show, by the way.
No, he didn't. He backed off in the end. He didn't do it.
No,
he couldn't even watch.
I had it done.
He couldn't even watch. He couldn't even watch.
Really... Bruce, can you say with a straight face legal protection for the turkeys? Did you hear yourself? You said legal protection.
Mike, they
for
feel
the
pain just like dogs and cats. They feel pain every bit as intensively, and what happens to them would be felony-level cruelty to animals if we did it to a dog or a cat. But Mike, you couldn't watch. In the end, when you had that cow killed, you couldn't watch.
Mike, go ahead. Mike, go ahead.
Thank you, Rich. I'll bet even you PETA folks watch TV. Surely you've seen the Everybody Loves Raymond episode where Crazy Marie, the mom, came up with tofurkey, the exact same thing you guys are going to eat tomorrow. It was so disgusting, the whole Barone family revolted, and they were sneaking around trying to eat turkey because tofurkey is pitiful. It's terrible.
Hey, but Mike, that's not reality. You need to understand, Mike, sitcoms are situation comedies. They're not reality.
Is it really tasty, and can you have stuffing with it? That seems a crucial question, because as important as Thanksgiving as turkey is stuffing.
It is tasty, and it comes with stuffing, and people who want to check it out, they sold, I think, about 1.5 million of them this year, up from about 10,000 when it came out 10 years ago.
Stop it.
People should check it out. 1.5 million.
Look, I'm having pasta. I'm avoiding the whole thing.
There's a lot of screwballs in America.
Well, look, let me tell you something, Bruce. You're 96 years old. You're a vegetarian. You look great. It's amazing how you... Look, let me ask you something, Mr. Gallagher. Good to see you once again, by the way. The way they kill turkeys, you know, they either slit the throat while they're alive, or they hang them upside down, or they burn them, they scald them. Would you at least agree, as PETA has recommended, that if you're going to kill them, which we accept is going to take place, find a more humane way to do it?
Alan, they're turkeys. I mean, we're not talking about people here. You guys
some people are turkeys, too.
This isn't Rwanda. These are turkeys.
What about doing it in the most humane way?
What, who cares? They're turkeys. I mean, I don't think people have time to torture the turkeys.
Would you put down a dog or a cat in a non-humane way?
That's a dog or a cat. We don't eat dogs or cats. We eat turkeys.
Michael,
Alan,
Mike, turkeys are every bit as intelligent. They're every bit as interesting as dogs and cats. They react to pain in the same way.
When you had that cow killed on your radio show, Mike, why did you look away?
I thought Bruce was going to say turkeys are every bit as intelligent as members of PETA, and I was going to agree with you.
Members of your listening audience, Mike.
They're every bit as intelligent as Republicans. Why did you look away? That's a joke, by the way. I don't get a lot of emails. Why did you look away when you killed the cow on your show?
Because I want to have a good steak. I just don't want to chase it around the stockyards, Alan. I mean,
our challenge, Mike, to you and to everybody else is if you can't even watch it, don't pay other people to do it. If you can't do it yourself, don't pay other people to do it. It's cruelty to animals. It's not what the holiday's supposed to be about.
I could watch a slaughter before I could eat a mouthful
You didn't even watch a slaughter. Let me very quickly, Bruce. Look, is it? You know they're not going to do away with killing turkeys. Is your position never kill them, which would be the ideal, or at least if you're going to do it in a humane way? Is there such a thing as a humane way to kill animals who we then consume?
Well, it's both. You know, the animals on the factory farms are treated abysmally. The slaughter is something that they could easily fix, and we're submitting shareholder resolutions to Hormel, the #1 turkey slaughterer.
You have stock in Hormel, don't you?
We do, and Tyson and Pilgrim's Pride and all the rest, and we're pushing for them to kill the animals.
Why do you have stock in the company?
Why? So that we can submit shareholder resolutions and try to get them to slaughter the animals humanely, which they're not doing now.
There's got to be a serious issue, Bruce, you guys get excited about.
Hold on a second. Alan, I hope you're not serious about the pasta. What a gutless.
Where's that gutless?
Oh,
why don't I eat what I like? I eat what I like. I don't like turkey.
We'll have more with Bruce and
Makes
Mike
you
right
tired.
after the break. Stay with us.
We now continue with Bruce Friedrich and Mike Gallagher about PETA and tofurkey and Thanksgiving and meat and not meat. Mike, one of the things that PETA talks about is the fact that there are certain laws that could be enacted. For example, contaminated meat, there are no laws about calling that. Wouldn't we be healthier? You may not agree with everything PETA stands for. Wouldn't we be, you as a meat eater,
Alan,
wouldn't you be healthier with stricter enforcement of contamination laws?
Yeah, that's just what we need. More laws to worry about how mean we are to the turkeys before
we're not talking about contamination of factories, Bruce, where this is manufactured.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, tens of millions of people get sick from eating contaminated meat every year. About 5,000 people die from eating contaminated meat every year. We're the only developed country that doesn't give our United States Department of Agriculture recall capacities.
Tomorrow, you be healthy with your tofurkey. We're going to be diving into turkey. Real Americans eat meat. Real Americans eat turkey. You guys eat your tofurkey.
Real Americans have choice.
And happy. Well, sure, they have choice. I mean, they can eat tofurkey.
96% of Americans, Mike, 96% of Americans are opposed to cruelty to animals, and yet we have no legal protection whatsoever for these animals on factory farms. If we did to dogs and cats, what we're doing to these animals.
We could go on. We got to part company. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy tofurkey. Mike, Bruce, good to see you.
Boys.
Always a pleasure.
Go Cowboys.